insatiable, tell me some checkmate. It ain't gonna be no checkmate when velvet turn combination upside down, you goddamn sour booty old motherfucker. I can't wait for that day. You think you winning? Not for long, doodle drones. Not for long. We gonna sit back and watch the downfall. Fuck you.
This is probably going to be the most vulnerable statement I'm going to make because I want my heart to be light as a feather. A reflection just sent me alive on a social platform that is not Instagram. And I joined, and Chief was there, and they were having a conversation. What they're talking about between them is irrelevant. Personal. Chief disregarded me in such a heartless way in the live. And one thing that we teach behind every misunderstanding is hurt. And you know, I've been saying RIP to him and whatever. And I fuck with bullshit and I call it out. I express myself. And he was saying that when you're in a family, you don't express yourself like that. That's the way you express yourself with trolls. Okay. That's cool. When you don't agree with your family, you don't express yourself against your family. You ask for understanding. That's true. I didn't go to Chief and ask for understanding because I felt so emotional that Nana was taking everything away from me that I wanted. I felt like I had tried to be Nana's friend and she made it hard for me. I felt like Nana blocked me, y'all. When Nana cut her hair, I cut my hair. And Chief came on a live and he said something he was like, ask me questions, like, you know, whatever question you would ask God, ask me. And he came up, he was on a live, he was bugging. Because he was like, only like light-skinned women. Nana got me only liking light-skinned women. And I hit him in their DM. And I was like, Chief, how can you, as a leader of Carbonation, say that you only like light-skinned women? What about dark-skinned women? We don't have access to the best of our men or something of that nature, right? And I got blocked. Nobody loved me enough to call me and say, this woman cut her hair off with us. Let me talk to her and understand where her hurt is coming from. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And so I was on this live in the social media place, and he was going back and forth with a reflection. And they were really going back and forth or whatever. She got cut off, and then he spoke to me briefly, right? She came back on, and he stopped speaking with me and went back to her to finish where they left off. He later on down the live said that I'm confused, and someone started laughing at me in the live. He said, I'm confused, and he said, I'm with Goku, and it hurt me so much because I don't know why people say I'm with Goku when I ain't never been with Goku. I'm gonna ask Trey to make a video. Go live. I ain't never been with Goku. I ain't never been with a single person in this conscious community. It's not about that. It was about the fact that he didn't even. And then I got upset in a moment. I was like, is it because I'm not jumping off and talking all loud? Because the reflection was like popping off and the other person was popping off. And I was just quietly waiting my turn. Like, because I'm not doing all this extra stuff. That's why you're playing me like that. And he was like telling us we're all being tested. And he was basically making me feel like a bad person. Like a liar and a bad person. And that hurt me. in my life. And yeah, there's a lot of times I probably could have grown in his relationship by talking to him more, let him get to know me on an intimate level. But really shy on an intimate level. I'm really shy. Really super shy. But I loved him a lot. And I was afraid of certain things happening on his journey that made it impossible for me to see myself being with him, but I still wanted to be under him. I'm speaking from a broke heart right now because he didn't even he was talking to me, and then I guess he felt like I got out of pocket, and then he was like, "You with Goku anyway. What are you talking about?" I came out here to Holistic Life Village. I came out here by myself. I've never been with Goku. And the fact that other people say that, like, I've never been with Goku. Never. The only time you even see me around Goku is when I was around his wife. And I just met his wife this trip. I was here before renting with a lady. It was a compound with like 6 apartments. Goku had one. Bobby Kevin had one. The lady I was staying with had one. The other ones were not available yet. And me and Goku were never on live together. And we were living right next to each other. Goku was in his own little world. I was in my own little world. I can admit that I have expressed hurt. And he was right. When you have family, you should not do the things I have done. You should go to your family. But I very clearly remember when I cut my hair off, my ether, to show Nana love and support. He did something I didn't like. He said something I didn't like. And I hit them up in his private DM. And I got blocked. I never told anybody that. And I kept proclaiming the kingdom. But we're being tested. My test, he said, my test may be letting go. I really thought this God understood me and my loyalty. I thought he understood me astrologically, that he could be the only person that could truly talk to me. And to be honest, all this clapback is coming from a hurt place, and I'm finished. I tried to be Eliana's friend, and I'm coming from a hurt place. Because before I went to Carbonation, Eliana didn't reach out to talk to me, but I still went. I shouldn't have. And when he decided to become monogamous and eat meat all at the same time, I felt like Eliana took over Carbonation. And when he was in jail, of course I donated. I was still in Babylon. And I've donated on other occasions as well. But I feel like new people can come, and he's more loyal to the new people than he is to people who've been riding with him for a long time. Yes, I have went on social media a few times out of being upset. But he never loved me enough to call me and talk about it. That's a fact. Because whenever I talk to him, I feel my wrong. Because it goes from my heart being light to a little bit heavy. And I'll be like, okay, I need to correct something. I need to backtrack something. Because my heart is heavy. He could be still wrong. But let me backtrack what I did, so my heart is not heavy. I'm a strong energy. Most people can't handle my energy. Maybe he cannot handle it too. It's a very, very strong energy. Very, very strong. So I was listening to this reflection go in on him, interrupt him, talk shit. Like, she did not give a fuck, no holds barred. But as soon as I one time raised my voice, he just cut me off. That was like to say to me, I care about her. I don't fuck with you, Estes. I don't care how long you've been riding, how much you donated, how much you supported, you cut your hair. I don't care. You made a public apology. Anytime you can, you there for car. I don't care. I fuck with her. I don't fuck with you, Estes. And that hurt me. Because I've seen a lot of women come and go through carbonation. The only woman I've seen that is truly loyal is like Faith. In his presence and out of his presence, Faith is the same. And now I understand, why she want to be quiet, because it's a family matter. And she just don't want to talk right now. She dealing with it her own way. And she just helped me understand it. But at the same time, he just broke my heart, because he's like, you confused, you with Goku. Why would you say that about me, Chief? You talk to me all the time. Well, text, WhatsApp. I told you the guy that I was talking to, and you told me to get rid of that nigga, and I did. But in a moment of weakness, after all this stuff happened, I had a moment of weakness, and I went back to that nigga because I wanted to feel something. And that ended up being bad for me. At the end of the day, it turned out bad. But I'm so hurt by his rejection that I'm dealing with it in a negative way. And I don't want to talk about nothing no more. Because I was even talking about her because I was hurt, because I was always supporting her on the low. I be supporting these people on the low and in public, but they don't love me back. And I get hurt because I don't understand why. Like, what I gotta do, Nana, for you to be like a friend? What can I do, Nana, that you want to be a friend? We vibing on the same frequency, but I don't know how to be your friend. I don't want to just talk to Chief. I want to talk to you too, but I don't know how to be your friend. You fucked with me for a whole 30 seconds when I cut my hair off. But the first time I DM'd y'all about me not understanding why Chief would come out and say, because of you, he only fucked with light-skinned girls, instead of feeling my pain, you blocked me, Nana. I kept that to myself. I got a lot of heavy energy. A lot of heavy energy, because I want to see the pureness in people. And I get heavy because I'm struggling to see it. And I keep putting out what I'm taught as far as be the change you want to see. And I'm like, when am I going to find women that I put out love to and they're going to give it back to me on this frequency? I don't know who that is. Bye. No bueno. No nada. Please, leave me alone. I don't speak Spanish. I don't feel like it right now. Please go. Leave me alone. Thank you. No, nada.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, so every video that I make that looks like a back, like I'm lashing out at carbonation, I'm really hurt for not being accepted for who I truly am. For living my whole life as a Christian in church, I had my pastors always try to fuck me. I don't think I had a pastor that never tried to have sex with me. They would be like, your heart is so pure. And I would change churches. And different pastors that don't know each other, they will all come to the same conclusion. My name is Evita. A Babylonian name, Evita. You're so good. God just wants you to be close to me. The first guy, he didn't get to have sex with me, but he had my mind. Like, Chief got my mind. And he could almost have sex with me. But I didn't want to have sex with him because he was married and I knew his wife. And although me and her didn't click like that, I knew his wife. Like, the fuck, you married, right? But I loved him so much. I wanted to make love to him so bad, but I held that. I held that lust. And long story short, I've had like 1, 2, 3, or 4, about 4 different pastors try to sleep with me in my life. So when I found Chief, after giving up Christianity, I felt that I had found my Baba again, my man again, my connection again. But this time it will be different because he's conscious. My connection is bad. It's probably not going to last much longer, but I got to get out my truth because I got to keep my heart as light as a feather. So when this reflection sent me the live of Chief, I thought Chief wanted to, actually I thought her name, she was putting her name as his name in homage to him on that social media platform. That's what I thought. So when I clicked in the live, I didn't initially realize that it was Chief. And then I started hearing his voice, and I said peace to the gods. And I heard his voice, and I was like, oh shit, this is a live with Chief, and this is a real nigga moment too. Oh shit. Like, I just want to go back in my shell, but I'm already out. So it is what it is. So I'm listening to whatever. They discussing their real nigga moment. Chief called me confused. He said I'm with Goku. And that broke my heart. And I think it even broke my spirit in this moment. I'll be better just in this moment. Like, Chief don't even have love for me, man. And I'm just being vulnerable as fuck right now. These people that I have love for, they ain't got love for me, man. I gotta move forward knowing this. He said, my lessons in this life is to learn to let go. I love Chief so much. Because after Christianity and every single pastor I ever had trying to fuck me, I lost hope. I used to cry out to God for the purity. Excuse me, my throat chakra is not really open, so it's starting to close. After leaving Christianity, I was broken down. I was broke. I couldn't believe that it was no pure-hearted people in Christianity. I couldn't believe that shit. The women were all about dressing up. I would dress up too, but I didn't give a fuck. We could be worshiping on the ground outside. I could have on all white clothes. That shit gonna get dirty. Because I put my face on the ground crying out to God. People used to say, I never met a young person like you. Because I'm very, very tired. Because I'm a water sign. I'm a strong water sign. So I had no place to put my hope or my trust but in God. I saw the heart of man. And the heart of man was evil. Dr. Ray Higgins was the one who showed me that Christianity was not what I was thinking it was. And I didn't know where to go for a whole year after that. I found Chief. And I began to feel alive again. Fast forwarding. I missed a lot of opportunities to maybe express myself more to Chief. Maybe that's why he's so heartless when it comes to me. But anytime I've been in Babylon and Chief needed me, I will always support. I will always do what I could. He don't understand my energy like I thought. Or maybe this is the test. He said, I'm here to learn to let go. But when I found Chief, y'all, I finally had a reason again to look forward to something again because of the knowledge. I was good until she invited me to that live because he showed me he don't care about me. No matter how much I have supported, I ain't never seen him I ain't never been in here trying to throw myself at him. I've never been that type of person. It's just not in my astrological energies. He just broke my heart. And maybe this is the lesson. When I'm done talking about him, he's right. You don't talk about your family just because you hurt. I wouldn't talk about my family to y'all if I was hurt. I wouldn't talk about it. That's a fact. You would just stay in your own lane, maybe even separate, but just stay in your own lane. Maybe what Faith is doing is the righteous thing. Just stay in your own lane. Even being hurt, just stay in your own lane. But he just let me know he don't care about me. And I'm feeling that right now. I have not expressed to him the love that I feel for him. I have not tried to send him boob shots. I'm not like that. But I guess the universe wanted me to go into the lie. If he said I'm confused, when I can't. Yeah, so he said I'm confused. He told me to completely denounce Goku, to make it very clear I'm not following Goku, and I did it. There's not a single video out there that shows me following Goku. We in the same town and we're not enemies. But he just broke my heart. Like, literally, like, the man you love. Like, if you really love your pastor, if you ever been a religious person, he just broke my heart. And I was wrong for the lashing out because I was misunderstanding. I'm still misunderstanding the direction he's growing, but he don't love me enough, despite my loyalty, to say, call me up. Eston, you bucket. You tripping. This is what it is. Let me explain it so you don't love me enough for that. And I guess that's what the universe wanted. I was having a happy rising, and she invited me into that live. See, these lessons come when you don't expect them, y'all. And I'm hurt, and I'm done talking about Nana. Because the truth is, I wanted her to go back to carbonation. I wanted her family to be together. But I did not expect all the extra things that came. And Nana, as a sister, didn't love me enough to call me and explain to me nothing. She didn't feel I deserved that, even though I have shown her love and it hurt me. And I asked myself, how can you consistently be loyal to people that will hurt you and sip tea? Chief, I've seen me. I've done what other reflections have not done. Other reflections, once they get on the tea, once they get bashed, they fade. They fall back. I've been riding with Chief when Chief wasn't even really talking to me. I've been for a whole over a year now. I've been getting hate because I've still been riding with Chief. And Chief been on and off fucking with me, on and off, on and off. Never truly realizing me as a piece of him. And he just let me know clearly he don't really care about my heart like that. This is my lessons to learn to let go. I'm so hurt. I just want to go home and just deal with my life. I don't want to talk about Nana no more. I don't want to talk about Faith no more. They don't want to be my friends. And they don't want to tell me why, despite my loyalty to them. I have been, show me one person. One person. My throat is closing up, excuse me. That have been talked about as much as I have. That is not with Chief physically. And have wrote it out like this. Show me one person that have not slept with Chief, have not been with Chief, and have wrote out like this. The hate that I get and I have received over the past over a year for being kicked out of carbonation in 22 hours and still riding with them. That amount of loyalty is so rare to find. Like, where's Azul? Where's Mocha? Where is Melanation? All of those people have moved on. I was hurt, and through the hurt, I kept going. Because I believed in Chief and his evolution. And I was seeing him grow. But he don't love me, man. He ain't got no love for me. I could be this loyal. He ain't got no love for me. I'm just sitting up here listening to him show all this love to this reflection that I'm guessing they have more intimacy between the two of them. But she ain't been here as long as I've been here. She ain't been through what I've been through. She has been through some things, but she ain't been through what I've been through. She ain't had to deal with the pressure I deal with. Go to my DM right now. You're gonna see people. Some people want me to die. Like, I've been dealing with this for a year. Pressure. And I'm still. I wanted to show Nana that you can be a total bitch. And I could still love you, man, through that shit. Because we all trying to be better people. Nana never called me for one day to just be like, I don't get you, Reflection, but I feel you, so I wanna understand you. Why are you lashing out like this? Because we teach, but her every misunderstanding is hurt. He just broke my heart. Like, he literally was like, Essence is confused. He don't like the fact I came to Honduras in the first place. He didn't like it. He said I'm in resistance. Just being in Honduras. In resistance to what, though? Where else am I supposed to be? Yeah, they said I could come to Carbonation as a student, but things are always changing. I need stability to some level so I can balance out my instabilities. I have compulsive emotions. And depending on my level of knowledge, it depends on how it comes out. Being a completely idiot, I'm compulsive enough. I will fuck up I will Lisa Left Eye Lopez your whole fucking house because you're wrong. People will say, yeah, you were right. That person did wrong. But my reaction is too much. It's over the top. Yeah, the person was wrong. But Essence, your reaction was over the top. But because I've grown in my journey, I'm not the type of person that will lash out by trying to destroy property or do something crazy. That was me at maybe 20. Now I'm just like, I'm gonna do this video and say what I feel. I don't like to argue. I hate subjective conversations because it makes my heart swell up with anger and rage because you can't do anything with subjectivity. You can't go anywhere but in a circle, and I'm too emotional for subjective beings. You can't come at me with your feelings. You have to come at me with facts in order for me to process you. Because I'm too emotional for your emotions. I can only deal with completely, you got to be a very objective being. 80-20 rule, of course. You can't be completely objective like a robot. I need to get out of this country. She broke my heart, y'all. I broke my heart. When you point the finger, you missed the point. Because even when him treating me like that in that platform, it was somebody there laughing at me. And it hurts so bad because it's like, I'm always riding for you. And yes, I have my little moments here and there where I say things. Those are the times to teach me. Those are the times to call me up and say, I know this girl is loyal, but I know her astrological programming. Let me talk to her to give her a healthy perspective if there is something like a healthy perspective, which he was giving me a healthy perspective, like when you are a part of a family. When the family does something you don't like, we got to stop pointing the finger at Eliana just because she's doing stuff we don't like, because at the end of the day, she can't make him do anything he don't want to do. And we're family. When family have a problem, they sit down together and talk. They don't go on social media and handle their family issues the same way they would handle the trolls. I was wrong. That's a fact. But that don't mean you couldn't have loved me enough to call me and say, yo, you foul, what's good? And then help me see to a healthy perspective, which is keep the knowledge, take what is serving me, and leave the rest. Don't be all in my feelings about them eating meat. What they eat don't make me shit. But I felt Eliana was taking away my cheek, and I was in fear, which is false evidence appearing real. I was in fear of, did I just fucking support this girl to come back and take away my man type shit? That's how I felt. Although I wasn't this particular woman, they had a more intimate relationship. I've never had an intimate relationship. I've never tried to get at Chief like that. I've never tried to, even though I went there to be his direct, which is weird. It was weird because, like, I'm different. I went there to be his direct, and, I mean, we didn't have those sexual, lustful interactions. And I let him see my stomach, which is ugly. Well, yeah, it's ugly. It's stretch marks on my stomach. And at that time, he had said he doesn't like stretch marks. I was like, boom. It is what it is. He was like, you beautiful, baby. You know, come on. And I felt this man on another level. Like, damn, I'm not sending him sex pics. He asked for a pic. I didn't send it. I'm not sending him sex pics. I'm not all up in his face, you know, doing all this, and he still fuck with me. That made me love him more because I felt special and unique. That I was able to gain his attention without it being coming from. It's two type of people, but it's both lust. It's the type of people that comes to the man of God with intelligence, but they just want to use that intelligence so they can get to you with that and get closer to you and get you to lust after them. And it's the one that straight come with lust. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. And I thought he liked that about me, but in that live, when he said, I'm confused. And he took me off of he didn't take me out of the complete live, but he took me off of the little square. And, he said, you with Goku. I ain't never been with Goku a day in my life. And I ain't never been a hoe neither. I ain't got no secret sex going on in my life. I ain't saying I'm finna have sex tonight and come online and be like, y'all, I just had sex or something like that. But in the past 1 year, I've had sex with one man. One man. And whether it be in my lower self or not, because I'm human, I don't jump from bed to bed. And the reason I'm not in a relationship is because Chief have my mind. It's very hard to have another man in your mind and be in love with another man. So I find myself playing the game. Where'd that condom go? We call condoms in Christianity condoms, fornication and adultery. Lower self. We're going to call this lower self in consciousness. This is lower self. Because whenever you're in a position where you're using lower self, you're vibing low. That's a fact. That's a major fact. When you're in situations where you don't want to kiss, you don't want to tongue kiss, you don't want to exchange saliva, and you're using this, you're in your lower self. That's a fact. So he wasn't telling me wrong to disconnect from the guy. But I felt like I couldn't find my balance of feminine and masculine. I wanted to be held. Sometimes I just want to be held, my nigga. Like, just hold me. You ain't gotta talk. I don't even fuck with you like that, but just hold me. Like, let me feel the masculinity around me. Sometimes I be needing that. So when he said I'm confused and I'm here with Goku, Goku ain't never fed me, ain't never housed me, ain't never did anything for me. That broke my heart to the core. Like, I feel it in my stomach. Like, literally, I feel the pain right here. Which means I'm releasing toxins and it's impacting right here. What is even over here? Appendix. Some of the intestines. He broke my heart in that life, and I just want to say, I don't want to point the finger at Nana no more. I wanted to be Nana's friend, and she rejected my friendship, and I was hurt, and I lashed out. I wanted to be Faith's friend. I supported her, and she's not a friend to me. And I spoke on the fact that she's not a friend. I want these women to be friends. I want pure-hearted women in my life that eat vegan. They don't eat vegan anymore. Or at least, women I can talk to, women that I can reach out to with a pure heart and they respond back in a pure heart. She broke my heart today, y'all. He said I'm confused and I'm following Goku. Goku, the same nigga that right now, let's just be real, he's messing up his life with his wife. Everybody saw her live, right? Trey is a beautiful person. Nobody's perfect. She is an Aries. She got little tendencies, but if you communicate with her thoroughly, you won't have a problem with Trey. Other Aries, you can communicate with them, and they're so into self, they can't even see themselves, but she see herself. And she's the type of person you can talk to. And she's ready to communicate. My whole over here is just hurting, right here. It's just hurting. People cutting their hair now to get to carbonation. I cut my hair not even knowing if I would ever be going to carbonation. Just to show her she's not by herself because she was stressed. And I love her more than she realizes. And the reason I love her is because she's a piece of me. I was so happy when she went home. And I'd be so happy for other people. And I don't want to become like all these other people that are they love with conditions. So I apologize for the lashing out. Just because I'm not on that frequency anymore. I don't want to go back and forth. She just nailed me in a coffin. Literally. He said I'm confused and I'm following Goku. How could you, who was talking to me every day, when I first came here, we were talking. How could you say I'm following Goku? You, Chief, how could you say that? That hurt me. But maybe this is the lesson. He ignored me after that. Can you imagine? I have poured so much of my energy in trying to get Chief to just see me as a friend. Like, every woman ain't a hoe that want to be under you. Every woman don't want to fuck just because they love you. Some women literally just want to be under you. And I was one of them. Under my pastors, I would follow them everywhere they would go. I would be in their house all the time. I would be cooking for their wife, cleaning up their house for their wives. That shit made me happy. The pastor that I was closest to the most, his wife at one point thought I was sleeping with her husband, and I never disrespected her. I never slept with her husband. I watched their child for them. I cleaned their house for them. Sometimes she would come home and I would be at her house sleeping on the couch because I spent the whole day there. So when she came home, she didn't feel like, damn, ain't nobody here in the house. To make her feel loved, because he will always be gone and doing stuff like that. Like, I'm so considerate of other people. That make me happy. As long as they are feeding me spiritually. It just does something fun. I just want to be under him and be by him, and he never understood that. And he said, you over there with Goku. I could never choose Goku over Chief, and you let me denounce Goku for you to say to me I'm with Goku? Then what was the point of you telling me to denounce Goku, Chief? Or is this the lesson? But do the lessons always gotta hurt? I can't ride with you like that. You hurting me. I'm supporting you and you hurting me. New people can come and just flash you their body and call you every day and talk however, and you receive them more than me. My energy, I know my energy is heavy. And if you're in an unrighteous position, my energy can drain you. You have to be righteous to deal with me, or my energy will drain you, because you'll know what you're doing is wrong. And you won't face it, so you feel drained. I would never treat somebody the way Chief treat me. I would never do that to anybody. If somebody rode with me the way I ride, I would feel they deserve a conversation. Chief embarrassed me in that live. I was invited to a live by the universe, and he embarrassed me in that live. And I'm hurt. I just want to go home. I thought this was home, yeah. Right now, I want to be with my family. I want to work on building up my soul family, because I'm empty. She don't have love for me. Or this is the lesson, and I'm just done playing the game. I'm too hurt to go anymore. I put in all that energy to see Nana go back home. She didn't even call me to say thank you. She blocked me. She didn't even call me to say, you bugging, what's good, let's talk as a family. Everybody, she can understand it when she tripping, but people that's loyal to them, it just depends. I don't know what it takes. Maybe I'm not pretty enough to get understanding no matter my loyalty. Maybe I'm not exposing my body enough to get the loyalty in return that I give out. Or maybe it's just the lesson. Maybe it's none of this. Maybe when I become stronger, he's going to reach out and say, this was the lesson you needed to get. I don't fucking know what's going on. I just know I'm hurt by Nana. I'm hurt by Chief. I'm hurt by Faith. And I don't know where to grow from here with my whole soul family. I love people who see me as expendable, that see me as loyal, but they don't care about me. My stomach is hurting, y'all. I have consistently all my life been putting out good. There's nobody that's gonna come from my past and say things about me and expose me, because I've built up good karma in my life. I've just lost people because I changed frequencies. I changed frequencies, but I built up a lot of good karma, and I'm just like, I'm 36 years old. And yes, I did have kind of like an easy life up until a certain point. Maybe that was my good karma being paid to me. But I want beautiful relationships with beautiful people. Honest, loving people. Just like me. And I was wrong to just reject Chief because he said he's eating meat. Because I smoke weed, he don't smoke weed, and he still talk to me. But he broke my heart in that live, y'all, on a whole nother level. He made me feel so irrelevant on a whole nother level, like he don't even know how much I love him. And everything I'm saying is coming from a hurt space. I wish he loved me enough to call me and say, Essence, what's good? What you doing? What you talking about? And just talk to me. But seeing him interact with this particular reflection and him giving so much care and concern to her and brushing me off like I wasn't shit. But she never came out with any type of thing on the internet or anything like that. But still, you're supposed to be my higher self and you know my astrological energies. You're supposed to be able to at least attempt to talk me through what I'm doing. Because you're supposed to be my higher self. And you know in my heart that I don't have malice intent towards you. You know I care very much. So why don't you care in return enough to say, I see Essence's weaknesses, and because she's loyal, I'm going to call her up, I'm going to go over her chart with her, I'm going to help her with the emotional compulsive behavior, and at least I know as her chief, I tried. I gave energy to her because she has given much energy to me. You don't see it like that. Oh, what the fuck is going on? So, I don't know where I'm moving forward. I just want to go back to the States. Try again. I'm hurt, y'all. She broke my heart. Y'all can put this on all y'all social platforms. Cause y'all would also put on my, if I took a blade and killed myself, y'all would put that and get $10,000 of views. Y'all don't care. But at the end of the day, I just want to say, keep eating meat and being monogamous, that's an individual choice that I don't have to subscribe to still rock with somebody. I'm getting really weak, y'all. What the fuck is going on? It's like something's being pulled out of me or something. My energy is just... Where's my energy going? I got to see his consideration for a reflection. That was, I'm not even gonna lie, she was being a little bit rude and disrespectful, but he had compassion for her. And he had no compassion for me. None. And I know I've been rocking with him way longer than her. But I don't do all that extra shit because I do love him. But I don't do all that extra shit. I just don't. I don't do all that extra shit. And I don't even know if that's the reason. Maybe she talked to him on the phone more so he feel more connected. Regardless, nigga, I've been riding with you for 3 years. At least 2 of those years you can remember. He just disregarded me like I was shit, man. This is a man I love. This is a man. I ain't even in a relationship because this man's so much in my head. He broke my heart. He did that to me. He embarrassed me. And it was only like 4 of us in the room. So it really hurt me even more than being alive because it was like a family meeting. And he just shunned me. Like, Essence is confused and you following Goku anyway. Why would you say that when I denounced Goku for you? Not for you, for myself. To show who I'm really rocking with you. Ain't nobody got no loyalty these days, man. I just want a soul family, man. I just want people to be as loving and caring about me as I am about them. I want somebody to go the extra mile for me, because I'm always going the extra mile for people. And we teach, you get what you put out. All I put out is good. 80-20 rule. Like right now, the kids, they always come into me. I'm always giving them stuff, but right now was not the moment. And I'm still going to apologize when I see them on the way. Why do you see me like so irrelevant when I love him so much? Why do the women who want to fuck get more love than the women who just want to be? Or why do the women that he's attracted to get more love than the women that are not pretty but are very loyal? It's not fair. It's not righteous. And it's reminded me of being hurt by pastors again, but just in a different kind of way. Like, I don't want to talk about no more. I don't want to talk about faith no more. No more. No more. They don't have love for me. I cut my long ass hair off. You would think Eliana would be like, damn, this was before the new rule kicked in. You gotta cut your hair to be on the frequency. I did it. Not trying to get no fucking where. And Nana was like, come home. Family, come home. When she saw I cut my hair, she was like, come home, family. Come home. And I was contemplating it, but I was like, nah. I didn't tell her this, but I was like, nah, you ain't even stable right now. And my Mars is in Cancer. And I need a certain amount of stability, and I'm not seeing it there, but I'm here for you. I'm supporting you. I'm here for you. Just know I'm here for you. Zion. I love Zion. I haven't heard from her in a while. I be worried about her. I'm gonna worry about myself, because I be trying to show these women like we can love each other through our debilitations and through our generational curses. We can still stick together and communicate through the things that we feel about each other that are not serving anything, but they don't feel that way about me. And Chief, the way he just did me right now, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. My loyalty ain't shit to him. And yeah, I know I pissed him off with some stuff I've said, but he should love me through my debilitations and my generational curses just like he loved Nana. Because I'm him too. He should at least make an attempt to reach out to me. I've donated several times to carbonation. I've been here. I've shared the knowledge. I've been on the trolls page being a thumb gangster. I ain't see the female that he was showing all this love to. I ain't never seen her in the troll and going at the trolls for talking about Nana. I ain't never seen her there with me. Just me. Thumb gangster. Thumb gangster. For Nana. For his family. And I'm just sick of feeling like this, man. I'm so loyal that I need to learn when to let go so I can grow. And I think this is just it. Like, yeah, I was like saying, I'm moving forward, whatever. But the way he just treated me, my heart is broken. Like, the universe is teaching me a lesson, because this has been a really, really challenging month. Starting out with the death of my grandmother, and then all the changes of carbonation and everything in between. My car being wrecked, my grandmother's sister's passing, me not even having money to get home. And I'm just gonna say this for the last time, like, all my emotions that I express, even with what I'm saying being true, soul family don't talk about each other just because they don't agree. And I was wrong. And they may not be my soul family, because the way he made me feel, I do feel like it was like a string or something that he cut just to let me know, hey, I don't care about you. And I never felt like he didn't care about me, because when y'all was talking shit, saying he don't want you, he don't like you, in the background, he was being kind to me. And I liked it in the background. I really did, because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm nobody's whore. I'm nobody's clout chaser. So I took all those L's because I knew but I'm tired of it. I'm tired, finally. I think I'm tired of being hurt by cheat. I'm tired. I'm tired. Just tired of the unpredictability. I'm tired of being blocked and unblocked. When all I want is to proclaim the kingdom, do the righteous things, see him treat women right, eat organically from the earth, get vitamin D3 for my cells. That's all I want. I just want to see him treat women right. I just want to see us get it together as a people. I believe in him, and I still believe that he's still elevating, but he just broke my heart. I don't have nothing inside me to keep going. I have nothing, no gas. I have no gas. I'm on E. I thought, once I realized it was Chief's room that she sent me the live, I thought he told her to go and get me and bring me into the live. Until I was talking to him. She came back into the live, right? And he like cut me off what I was saying. He didn't say, hold on, Essence, we'll get back to you. Or Essence, this time is for her. I'm gonna call you later, okay? He just treated me like I was irrelevant. My feelings were irrelevant. Now this woman, she probably has had an intimate relationship with him. I don't believe she loved him more than I love him. I just don't. I don't care if they have had phone sex. I don't care if they've had long hours on the phone. I don't care if she was sending him pictures and doing all that extra stuff. Because I don't see how you can do all that stuff when you don't really, I don't know, to each his own. The fact that I have been in the public's eye, and I'm very well known by everybody, and I receive so much hate, and I still come out consistently supporting him. He don't have no empathy for me. He don't think I deserve to be called personally and asked why you bugging, Essence. Let's talk about it. I don't deserve that because of what? Why don't I deserve that? And if he feel like I don't deserve that, then it is what it is. I love people every day that don't love me. That's a fact, because when you really love somebody, you don't just stop loving them because they become jackasses. You just realize that you have to separate yourself to protect yourself. And that's what it is. Like, I always kind of was like, I praised him so much. I just wanted to be that person in his ear that let him know he got support, no matter what. Until this whole meat thing, that just took me overboard. He should have said, you bugging, Essence. Let me call Essence. Let me talk to Essence, because I know Essence is out there in Honduras based off of my knowledge. I know Essence cut off her man. Essence cut off her friends because of her connection to me. Let me at least just have some empathy for Essence. But Essence got a strong ass energy. If you don't come at Essence righteous, Essence will drain you. That's a fact.